Yo, what's going on, Savannah, Georgia? It's your man, Christian Johnson here. Now, you may know me as What's Happening Here? But I'm here to let you know I'm going to be in your city, okay? Saturday, May 24th, I'm going to be performing live stand-up comedy in your city, okay? So that means you need to be there. It's going to be Saturday, May 24th at the Vintage Special Event Center, all right? Look, if you want tickets or more information, go to www.vintagespecialeventcenter.com to get your tickets, okay? It's going to be fun. It's going to be food. It's just going to be a good time. Look, you don't want to miss. You need to be there, okay? So get your tickets. Lord have mercy.
Welcome to the 4th annual Grifties and the first ever live Grifty Awards. And now for your hosts, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus.
Yo, no George, but I can't even breathe in this joint.
That's fucked up. He working on that Coon of the Year award.
Black people, am I right?
We've got some great categories tonight, including athletes.
We'll say what's up to your dad.
Seasons COVID-19.
Who did you want? Hamlin? Hamlin's a sleeper. Hamlin's a sleeper.
Female, musical, celebrity, people's political grifty, the Hall of Fame, and a surprise category.
Y'all see we professional. We got the teleprompter and shit. And of course, the one everyone is waiting for, Grifter of the Year Award.
From podcasts to movies.
DJ Protocol.
Yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it.
This is not a grift. I really think Lil Nas X is a gay demon.
How dare you?
Unlike most modern award shows, none of these women have penises.
Women shouldn't speak anyways.
Y'all picked the blackest room for a black. Paint the walls white so I can see y'all next time.
All coons looking like to me.
Some of you white people too. Some of y'all look like you came from 8 Mile.
We're halfway through, no one's been shot yet.
But I gotta say, at the Grifty Awards, there's only one person more arrogant, more self-assured than me, and that's Hotep Jesus.
Grifter of the Year.
Clap it up for old Uncle Hotep.
Hopefully my kids will watch this and be inspired and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
I'm looking for my wallet. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't take it. Thank God.
Oh, yeah, baby, we's back. We back in studio, y'all. It's been about a week, 2 weeks since I seen y'all beautiful faces in the comment section. Your boy Protocol checking in on this beautiful 9th of May, 2025. Y'all, we almost halfway through this motherfucker. Like, we is knocking on halfway door. Gracious day of the amazing. This is wild. This is wild. This year is yearing. That's all I got to say. This year is yearing already. And we just about halfway through this thing. Whew. Hope y'all bat down the hatches and got yourselves right, because we said 2025 was going to be a hell of a ride, and it is not disappointing in the very least bit. Lord have mercy, but it's all good, because I'm here for it. I am here for it all. You understand me? You understand me? Shouts out to everybody checking in, man. Shouts out to everybody over on Rumble. Shouts out to everybody over on Facebook. Shouts out to everybody over on X. Shouts out to the people over in YouTube, in the land of YouTube. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. We got a good night tonight, man. Oh, we got a good night tonight. That's right. That's right, man. If you in Savannah, it's the show you want to see right here. It's the one you want to be a part of right here. Because we about to talk about this here corruption that's going on in the city. Now, see, a lot of y'all love to talk about old Trump. Old Trump. And that motherfucker in D.C. don't know who you is, never passed by you before. Couldn't point you out in a lineup. But see, here locally, locally, man, some of the same shit you claim you don't like Trump for because they say that that's what Trump is doing. Oh, man, your favorite baldhead some bitch mayor is doing and worse. But we gonna talk about it. We's gonna talk about it. But first, you know how Pro kick the show off every freaking week. Gotta drop some dope music. Gotta drop this dope music. So tonight, it's my boy, Gutter Smooth, with another banger. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop this musical interlude. And then we're going to go ahead and load up this plane. And we're going to get up out of here. Share the stream. Hit the like button. Let people know Pro's getting ready to take flight. Let's get to it.
Just kicking shit. You laid back to chillin', man.
Kicking my shit tonight.
Just kicking shit.
So it's only right that we kick shit. Let's go.
Come on. Let me kick my shit. 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 Say what you doing? Just kicking shit. What you doing? Just kicking shit. That's what I'm doing. Just kicking shit. What you doing? Just kicking shit. Say what you doing? Just kicking shit. What you doing? Just kicking shit. Just kicking shit. Just kicking shit. Shit like a punter boy. Us don't go hit the stunner boy. In that drip shit like a gunner boy. I stay on goal like a runner boy. You think that Joe bitch done the stunner boy? They killed that bitch done the boy. With my old bitch, my new bitch funner boy. Put a stick, kill a pussy like a hunter boy. My whole life was a get there. Look at you in the cell, so lifted. Some smoke the Snow White, some sniffed it. Probably be hype, but he the shifted. Told her let's give it, just kick it. Don't like it straight, we can mix it. Strong bond, if it break, we can fix it. Her pussy go strong with some wick shit. Word around town, I got that strong. They wanna try my shit. Different strands, so many flavors, they can buy my shit. Different colors on that tie-dye shit. But ain't no weed in the cell, so we Wi-Fi lit. Everything is rainy, see the 40 on that sci-fi shit. Ain't on the same page, we ain't the same. I'm on that bye-bye shit. I got that spinach, I'ma sell it, man. I'm on that pie-pie shit. Fanatics on the beat, I'm on that fly guy shit. Just kick it. Let me kick my shit. 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 Say what you doing? Just kicking shit. What you doing? Just kicking shit. That's what I'm doing. Just kicking shit. What you doing? Just kicking shit. Say what you doing? Just kicking shit. What you doing? Just kicking shit. Just kicking shit. Just kicking shit.
One time, man, my boy Gutter Smooth kick my shit. Because that's what I'm about to do tonight, y'all. I'm about to kick my shit. You feel me? Yo, what's up, man? Your boy Protocol checking in. What's up, man? Hey, man, y'all like that new background up there? Let me see. Hold on, man. I'm missing something. There's something missing out the shot. Where is it? Where is it? Right there. All right, let's see. There's something missing out the shot. And I need that. Yeah. I need that. There we go. Can't have my dog not in the shot, man. One time my bro Smooth in the building. What up, Smooth? Bruh, in this thing. Out there on the JOB, kicking the grind. I see you, bros. Appreciate you. My dog Royal in this thing, man. Listen, man, one of the best metal workers that I know. Get yourself, man, a Royal Grill. I'm about to get one, man. I'm in the process of building me a new home. So I'm definitely going to add that onto the list of things that go on my back deck. I'm just saying. So get ready for that one. Y'all make sure y'all get you one. All types of grills. I've seen this man make a rocket grill. I've seen some barrel grills. I've seen some straight steel grills. Yeah. They kicking y'all out because of the rain. Is it that bad? Hold on, man. Let me check my Palm Pilot. Let me see what's going on with this weather over here, man. Hold on. What? Yeah, it says it's supposed to get down and dirty at 9 o'clock. Oh, my dear Lord. Oh, my dear Lord. Oh, snap. My brother Mike McCann checking in. What's up, pimpin'? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Gracious day. Oh, man, they just got it. It looked like the warehouse just got it just a second ago. Ooh, shit. It is ugly. It's ugly. Damn. Oh, yeah, it's about to get down and dirty. Well, y'all be safe out there. Everybody on the road and shit. Damn, y'all ain't got no internet. Oh, you need internet in order to work. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. Oh, well. We on the sticks tonight? You off early. We on the sticks? What's up? What's up? Let me know what's up, man. We can jump on, man. Make some shit happen. Because tomorrow busy. Damn, you been getting it since 6? Damn, my boy. Crazy world. Anyway, yeah, man, it's been a very, very interesting week. I hope your week was good. Mine was pretty fucking amazing. I ain't gonna hold it. Despite witnessing some crazy shit, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. That's gonna be the main topic of the night. So if you in Savannah, you in the Pope, man, send this to everybody that you know. Tell them, man, we gotta talk about it, man. Comment section wide open. I want to know how people feel, man. We got quid pro quo going on in the city of Savannah, and you know, allegedly, supposedly, I think I heard, we don't like the quid pro quo. Yeah. No, from what I understand, we don't like quid pro quo, right? That's what Trump was on, right? Trump was on that quid pro quo. We don't like quid pro quo, right? That's what I heard. And you stand up against quid pro quo. That's what I heard. So, since I heard that you stand up against quid pro quo, since I heard you don't like it, it's happening in the city. What we gonna do about it? Yeah, we gonna talk about it. But before we get to that, we gotta talk about crypto, because crypto is banging right now. I wonder who told y'all that. Just saying. You can still get in, though. It's not too late. I want to see y'all win. I want to see everybody win. I don't want to see nobody down bad. I want to see everybody up. You feel me? And if I see a position where I know you can be up, I'm going to share, man. So we're going to do that. Shouts out to Fuego. Fuego's in the building. The regular cast of Midfits are loading up onto the plane, man. Everyone is loading up. And we getting ready to make it do what it do out here in these streets. Let me see. Let me pull this up. That's the homie, man. Shouts out to the homie, man. The homie just graduated from Savannah State, man. That has been a long time coming. They've been working on that for years. It's never too late, you know, to achieve your dreams and to do what it is that you're out here to do in this world. All I got to say is, you know, I can find a better way to waste money. You know what I mean? But everybody wastes money like they choose. Everybody spend like they choose. I mean, look at me. Look what I did. Look what I spent my money on. Some of it. Some of it I spent my money on. The other was spent on me. Anyway, it's all been accumulated and look nice, man. What y'all think, man? Nice background, right? New things going on. I had to put the flags up because, you know, I mean, we at war, but we're at war from a winning posture. So I don't have to stand tall and fly the flags, right? So I just wear my colors, you know what I'm saying? And have my weapons. And let motherfuckers know I got that juice, you know, from a dope-ass bloodline of real ones. And, yeah. Anyway, let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Friday Night Flights, with services covering everything you do and might have missed. We're clear for takeoff and expected to be in the air in any moment's time. When asked that you please fasten your seatbelts and place all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We'll also ask that your seats and table trays be placed in an upright position as we prepare for takeoff. Do me this favor. Please make sure that all your electronic devices that you may be partaking in the show on is at least fully charged or connected to the charger so you don't have a death incident. Smoking is allowed for the duration of this flight, and drinking is heavily encouraged. Thank you for choosing Real Ninja Airlines. Please enjoy your flight. Here you go. Music's going and we rolling. All right, folk. It's been a phenomenal week, man. I want to start with some good shit, man. I want to start with money. I like money. If you like money, put some ones in the chat. Ones in the chat for everybody who enjoys partaking in the greenery, the monies, the dead presidents, the good spins, the cryptos. Because crypto is on its shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I love it. I love what I'm seeing from crypto. I love the accumulation of wealth that's happening in the crypto sphere. Yeah. The crypto sphere is going wild. I tell people all the time, you know what I mean? Look, I missed the boat with Bitcoin as far as having the proper positioning in Bitcoin that I should have had, that I could have had, because I was told about Bitcoin when it was 42 cents a coin. 42 cents a coin. Think about that for a second. Bitcoin pull this shit up right about here. Bitcoin has accumulated so much in worth since I first heard about it. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Well, let me see the markets. I don't need that. I just want to see the markets. All right, there we go. It's crashed out earlier, but I don't know what the hell you had going on earlier. You was on some other shit earlier, buddy. You was on some other shit. All right. Let's check this out. Where we going? There we go. I even got this new awesome piece of equipment on the desk now, man. Like, man, look, investments is where it's at, y'all. You got to invest in yourself. You got to invest and make yourself better, man. All right. So we were just talking about Bitcoin, right? Check it. Oh man, see, this is what was happening. See, did you see that? Can you see that Coinbase is even having problems at the moment, yo? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh man, I just got a one from Royal. Did you just put that one in the chat, Royal? Is it behind? Did you just put that in there? I don't know what's going on. You might be a little behind. I don't know. We'll find out in a second. Fuego, is you up to date with me? Man, why they do that? Check this out, y'all. This shot can only go to 2013, boy. You got to go way back. See that? They way down here. This is when they first started paying attention to it at the 101s. Niggas had the opportunity to jump on that thing when it was 40-something cent, boy. Okay, bet. All right, bet. Y'all here. All right, you got right. Bet it up. Check this out. Back here in 2013, the shit was $106. All right. Let's just say you jumped on and you spent $500. You got 5 coins. And you just said, fuck it. I'ma sit on it. Today, your $106 is $103,251.93. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. Do you know? Now just again, just imagine you got in early and you bought it at 42 cents. You just bought an ass of them. You spent that same $150, $300, $600, $500 at 42 cents. Let's just see. Let's just say $300. We spent $300 for $300 at 42 cents a coin. That's 714, and then the good thing is this actually works. 714.285714 coins, so forth and so on. Let's go ahead and multiply it by 103,000. Understand that if you would have sat on that, didn't spend a single dime, today, right now, in a wallet, you would be sitting on $73,528.57. $300 turned into $73.5 million. How would you feel? It's a real question to the chat. How would you feel if $300 turned you into a multimillionaire? I'll tell you how I would feel. I'm hurt right now. I'm hurt right now. Boy, solve a whole lot of problems, boy. It's not too many problems out here in the world that money can't solve. Look. They say money can't buy you happiness, but you know what? The right amount of money, a damn sure buy me a peace of mind. And I find happiness in that peace of mind. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me. So now, that's where Bitcoin is. Now let's just see where Bitcoin has been in the last day. We've actually had some dropping and some raising, but let's see. In the last day, Bitcoin was just at $102,826. And right now we at $103,043. See how that's a fucking, where we at? 102,973. So we at right now? 102,973? That's where we at right now? We done drop below 103? Oh, we done drop down. Get out of here. I'm not logging in. Not from here. Not from here. Sucker. I ain't even jamming out with y'all. Y'all jamming and I'm not jamming. That ain't right. I'm supposed to be jamming right along with y'all. All right. So we at 102,972 And this morning it was, where we at? Are we at where we started? Just about. We're a little bit over where we started today. And so we got dips, we got drops, got a lot of dips, but over the past week, we up from 96 grand to hitting 103 earlier. We actually hit 104 today. Amazing. Amazing. You know why that's happening? Jack Reeves, what up, pimp? You know why that's happening? Because you got a whole lot of rich motherfuckers now that's just like, yeah, crypto is where it's at. I'm talking about hedge fund operators. So a lot of your 401ks or your 401k happy people, and they putting it over there. And see, we have been telling you. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back. I started telling you 19, Lord have mercy. 2019. I'm saying 19 because I want to say 2019. 2018, 2019. I was telling you about this baby right here. This was my baby right here. And right around, let's see where we at. Right around this area right here, I was like, hey man, y'all need to go ahead and jump in Ethereum. Ethereum is gonna be something serious. Jump in Ethereum. All during COVID, jump in Ethereum. Jump in Ethereum. All during COVID, jumping Ethereum. And then what happened? Ethereum started shooting to the moon. Now think about it. If you would have just listened, 2018, 2019, we're saying, hey man, throw some money over in Ethereum. $200 a coin, not even $200 a coin. The bitch hit a 90. And that's when y'all told me, oh, yeah, your Ethereum went down. Yeah, I remember that conversation. Your Ethereum went down. That was the best point to get in right there. In modern time. From here, I wish I would have got in 2015. Because I'd be a happy son bitch right now. So you're gonna have more opportunities. I'm telling you now, if you want to jump in Ethereum, if you got big money, look, go ahead. I'm hedging my bets with this guy here. I think this is going to be a very a super mass adoption of XRP in the near future. And where we at? Right here. I think when that mass adoption hit, we're going to see a lot more than this all-time high of 384. Cause you know what my boy got, right? You know what my boy did. I told y'all. I don't know if you was paying attention. I got some newbies over from Facebook. I know they wasn't. They missed it all. Cause they got the derangement. They got the derangement syndrome. But we got a strategic reserve. And it features all of my favorites. Solana, which is here, $172 a coin, $172 a coin. It features Cardano, which is currently at 78 cents a coin. So hey, look, if you got the opportunity, I would suggest getting in on Cardano. Because like I said, It's over in the strategic reserve. What else we got? XRP in the strategic reserve. Ethereum in the reserve. Bitcoin in the reserve. All right there. Go ahead and zoom in on this for y'all. The Crypto Strategic Reserve is a strategic cryptocurrency reserve for the United States government announced by President Donald Trump in March of 2025. The reserve would include Solana, Cardano, XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, among other cryptocurrencies. Trump has previously stated that he wants the U.S. to become the crypto capital of the world. Get yourselves in position. Get yourselves in position. The other one that is definitely a favorite of mine. Let me go here. Definitely another favorite of mine that I know is in there is Sheeb. Sheeb, yes. Look how far back it is. All right. We fall back from a penny, you heard? You can do a lot. You can do a lot of gaining if you get them when they're under a penny. It's a lot of gaining, yo. Y'all ever watched the original Superman? Anybody in here ever watched the original Superman? Let me pull this up right quick. Oh man, this thing is so fire, man. Shouts out to El Gato, man. Shouts out to El Gato, man. I like El Gato. They I got a lot of El Gato pieces. I guess they are the top streamer production manufacturer people. Anyway, back in Superman, back in the day, Christopher Reeves, I think it was Superman 2. Richard Pryor, 3, Superman 3. My man Richard Pryor found a way to get all the fractional pieces of the pennies and snatch them up and make them into actual full-blown checks and dollars. Check this out. Pull this up on the screen right quick. And let's cut down this here so we can hear what Richard P got going on. Let's go.
Hey, what is this? First paycheck? It's the first ripoff, man. It's supposed to get $225 a week, right? This says $143.80. How am I supposed to live on that? Oh, yeah. State tax, federal tax, Social Security tax.
All right, so you're still getting some money when you hit 65.
So I'm getting money when I hit 65? I want mine now. Well, I can enjoy it while I'm young. I want to get out there and get down. Boogie. Boogie, boogie.
Actually, it's probably more like $143.80 and 1/2 cents. There are always fractions left over in big corporations, but they round it down to the lowest whole number.
What am I supposed to do with 1/2 cent by a third red mouse? You mean everybody loses those fractions?
Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use.
Forgot.
And what happens to all those 1/2 cents? The company gets it?
No, not really. They can't be bothered to collect a 1/2 cent from your paycheck any more than you could.
Then what happens to them?
Well, they're just floating around out there. The computer's nowhere. How many sugars?
1.5.
It's quitting time, Gus. You coming?
Yeah. No, actually, I got some stuff to finish up, so.
Working overtime, huh? What you doing, buddy? Looking for a raise?
Yeah, looking for a raise.
Oh, that's it.
Right, Fuego?
You bet.
Gorman, another week, another check. Don't you have another one for me? I put in a voucher for expenses. What? Oh, yeah. Here you go.
You see what them half cents did? You see what them half cents and pieces did?
Simpson? Well, old chum, what now? Kiss the 85 thou goodbye? Keep on paying the thief his salary until he thinks up more ways to shake the money tree?
He's bound to slip up sooner or later.
Why?
Well, I don't know. That's what they always say in the movies.
No, he won't slip up at all. No, not at all. He'll keep on quietly taking the bread from our mouths. He'll keep a low profile, and he won't do a thing to call attention to himself. Unless, of course, he is a complete and utter moron.
Complete and utter moron. That's what he ended up being, right? But he was a genius nonetheless. To see how those half pennies add up. So that's all we do in crypto. Get in early on a project, check out the project, see what's sustainability. And I'm not talking about, listen, y'all. Hear me well. There's a difference between a meme coin that someone just made up just to make it up, i.e. the Hawktua's coin. All right. There's no longevity in a Hawktua coin. That was it for exactly what it was. That was a token for a blip in time. A collectible for a memeable moment. That's all it was. And they ran off on a check on you. But then you have others that are actually built on something. Some type of use case, something useful, something dependable, something to believe in, something to trust in. Yeah. And those are the ones you get behind. So do your due diligence. This is financial encouragement. I'll say that, financial encouragement, because you people hear the words financial advice and think that I'm some type of financial advisor for your, but I don't know your finances personally. I don't know your spending habits personally. So I can't give you financial advice. But what I can do is give you some encouragement to better your life in the future. Just saying. Just saying. But there's currently a crypto uprising right now, people. And pay attention. Let's see who started Let's see. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, has recently announced that banks no longer need prior approval to engage in cryptocurrency-related activities, allowing them to hold digital assets and partner with crypto companies. This change marks a significant shift in regulatory stance towards the crypto industry. So I'm saying, y'all. So I'm saying, y'all. What we gonna do out here in these streets, huh? Is we gonna barbecue or is we gonna mildew as a whole? Because see, this how we gonna beat those big people. Now see, now the bankers are in on it. Now the banks are holding. And the one good thing, the one good thing about crypto is true cryptocurrency. You can't just print it like they've been doing the US dollars. That's what makes Bitcoin so amazing. Bitcoin has a finite amount. Once it's done, it's done. It's the scarcity. It's the scarcity that makes it so awesome. So awesome. And now they want in on it because they see where it's going. Just look what I just showed you. Look what I just showed you. From way back yonder to today. Amazing. Look, all that profit they lost. All that profit they lost right there. They wish they could have got in. This is why they scared you. This is why they've been scaring you. All these rises and dips. All these big rises. Look at that. Big rise just to drop down. Just to ride up some more to drop down. Just to ride up to another high to drop down. And ride the down. Let's see here. 2024 election. Look at that. Look at what Bitcoin did. Look at what Bitcoin did. What's this right here? October 21st, November 4th at 7 p.m. It was October 21st, $67,000. November the 4th, 67 grand, 7 p.m. November 19th, 92 grand. We call that the Trump effect. We call that the Trump effect. Let's get into it. Look. 6-7 grand. Look over here. They knew what was coming. We was on the way. Boom. Blew up. And we've been heading upward ever since. Trump effect. It's going to get higher. It's going to get higher, man. These folk want it, man. They want that money. They know where we going. U.S. Strategic Crypto Reserve, they know what's coming. They know what's coming, so they had to get with it. Had to get with it. Share the stream, y'all. Let everybody know, man. Pro is live. We handling business tonight. Speaking of money and cryptos and all that good stuff. What y'all think about this tariff war, man? How you feeling about the tariff war, man? Yeah, man, Trump's supposed to send us into this crazy tariff war, going against all these other countries, and we wrong. We wrong for doing that. Yeah, we are. That's what I've heard. I've heard that America is, Trump is going to ruin us, and it's going to be bad for all Americans. That's what I heard. I heard prices is going to go through the roof. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. I don't know how true that is, but I've heard it. And yet, this is what I see. Great deal for America. President Trump's breakthrough trade deal. May 8th, 2025. In February, President Donald J. Trump promised a great trade agreement with the United Kingdom, and today he delivered with a breakthrough trade deal that expands market access, curbs non-tariff barriers, and levels the playing field for American exporters. Fair trade, historic tax cuts, deregulation, and a manufacturing revival. That's what we're on. So when we hear people in America, little crazies, the little normies who really don't understand what's going on in the world, and maybe these words may come out of your mouth. I thought he's going to do something about the wages and he's going to help the country. Well, this is what it looks like. Yes, this, my friends, this is what it looks like to fix the country. First of all, understand that today is May 9th, 2025. Somebody in the chat, because I got a smart chat. My chat's so smart. They're the smartest of all the smart chats. Smartest chat. No chat anywhere around is smarter than my chat. So I'm going to ask my chat, what day did President Trump get into office? That's my chat. I got the answer on my wall. Yeah. I got the answer on my wall. Yep, it's right there. That's my ticket to the inauguration. It's right there. Yeah. Shouts out to Mike McCann. He's over on YouTube. He's going to get caught up eventually, man. Hey, y'all, I ain't going to lie. YouTube is probably the worst platform to watch this show on because you will be so behind. You'll be so behind over on YouTube. But we're definitely going to get into this. Mike says that $73 million on that Bitcoin would cover the parking lot of the arena that we're about to pay for. That's right. We about to be on the hook for $14 million in Savannah for a parking lot that they already know about. We're going to talk about that as well because, well, I got a press conference right here. Check on your Savannah. I was a part of it this week. Pro be on scene. And let's see. Where is it? Is it this page? No, it's got to be this page over here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, arena parking lot, Chatham Steel property. Land's contaminated with toxins. Yeah, we've been talking about that for years. They've been known that land was contaminated with toxins. We're going to talk about it. Share the stream, man. Savannah, let everybody know. Pro is live, and he's talking his shit. So anyway, my smart chat, the smartest chat of all the chats. Let me go check on this thing because this thing be slipping on my Rumble comments. What day did President Trump take office? Because, see, the problem is too many people are on this Ozempic lifestyle. Too many people have grown up eating microwave grits. Too many people go to McDonald's and Burger King and so forth and so on. Too many people. They got this whole instant fast food mentality. All right? So in having this instant fast food mentality, when it comes to work and getting things done, they all want it instant quick. And that's where we are with a lot of these people talking about, oh, Trump's not doing this, and he said he's gonna do this, and da 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 da. Well, it's not instant, baby doll. Work has to be put in. And this is the work. Getting trade deals, fair trade deals, getting tax cuts. That's got to come through Congress. You got to hit up your Congress member. If Trump says that, hey, we're going to have low taxes, and it takes Congress to vote for it, you need to call your representative in Congress and say, vote for this. Now, 9 times out of 10, unless you're blessed like me and you got a Buddy Carter or someone, but your representative's a Democrat. Our senators are Democrats. Ossoff and Warnock, they're not going to vote on anything Trump, because that means they're going against their team. And these tax cuts got to go through Congress. Oh, Trump didn't give us the tax cuts. No, he did. He tried. But it takes your Congress members, it takes your senators to vote and say yes. But we're working towards it. He's doing everything he can. He's getting rid of regulations. The same regulations that they got you crying about. Same regulations. Manufacturing. Y'all got mad about manufacturing coming back. I know why, though. Y'all want to know why? I'm going to show y'all in a second. Something big is happening. Something big is happening. And I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's good. Check this out. Let's get back to this right here. We got tariff talks. We got to sit down between the United States and China. You know, we got a trade war going on with them right now, right? We got them at 100 and I think it's 100 or something. Let's see. They done edited this thing. See, this is why I don't be liking the media, man, because things be changing. Like, this ain't even what I saved when I saved it. Let's go over here. Let's do this. U.S. and China are set to hold trade talks this weekend in Switzerland, aiming to address the ongoing tensions and high tariffs imposed on both countries. While a comprehensive trade deal is unlikely, there is hope for a partial rollback on tariffs and a pathway to de-escalate the drama in their economic relationship. You know what the funny thing is? Check this out. Check this out. December 13, 2019. President Donald J. Trump has secured a historic Phase 1 trade agreement with China. We have agreed to a very large Phase 1 deal with China. They have agreed to many structural changes and massive purchases of agricultural products energy, and manufactured goods, plus much more. In the agricultural product, right? Do you know that this nigga Trump sold rice to motherfucking China? The nigga sold rice to China. I hear thunder. We have agreed to a very large phase 1 deal with China. They have agreed to many structurals. Okay, we read all that already. These niggas put it up here twice. I think Biden people did this. Because this is the archive. Anyway. Negotiating a historic agreement, President Donald J. Trump has reached a historic phase 1 trade agreement with China. As a result of Trump's leadership, and the U.S. has reached a historic and enforceable phase 1 agreement with China that achieves progress on a number of critical fronts. China has agreed to structural reforms in areas of intellectual property, technology transfer, agriculture, financial services, and currency and foreign exchange. The agreement includes a strong dispute resolution system to ensure effective implementation and enforcement. As a result, we will be able to ensure full enforcement of this phase 1 agreement and the reforms it includes. Now, we did this in 2019. 2019. Here it is, 2025, and I'm guessing that Biden must have shredded that deal. Let's see. Let's go over here to Wiki. Following the trade war's escalation through 2019, the two sides reached a tense phase 1 agreement in January 2020. However, China failed to buy the $200 billion worth of additional imports specified as part of it. By the end of Trump's first presidency, the trade war was widely characterized by American media outlets as a failure for the United States. All right, China's response. 2020, U.S. and China signed phase 1. China failed to meet the target. January 20th, 2021, that's when Biden came in. China imposed sanctions against outgoing U.S. Secretary Mike Pompeo and former Secretary of Health Alice Azar, former Undersecretary of State Keith Crack, outgoing ambassador to the nations Kelly Craft, 24 other Trump officials. Biden's National Security Council called the sanctions unproductive and cynical. Really? Biden said that? I'm surprised. According to JP Morgan Chase, the effective rate of U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods was between 0 and 5% in 2018 and climbed to around 20% by 2021. When Joe Biden took office, the Biden administration did not withdraw Trump-era tariffs on Chinese imports, and this rate remained steady throughout the Biden's term. The Democratic administration introduced a number of new export limits and U.S. investment bans for Chinese companies to protect U.S. economic and military interests. Really? That's interesting, Biden. In October 2022, the U.S. Department of Commerce expanded sanctions after implicating 50 Chinese companies, including telecom equipment maker Huawei, in June 2021. You know, Trump talked about Huawei. He actually banned them. He banned them back in his day. Export controls were also introduced for chip maker NVIDIA, Yangtze Memory Technologies, and Changshin Memory Technologies. Sanctions were expanded to include Chinese companies such as drone maker DJI. I'm a DJI owner. And genomics company BGI Genomics. Among others, South Korea telecom companies trading with PRC were partially excluded from the new restrictions. So we got a phase deal in 2019, and then in 2020, China and the Democrats sent the China flu, that Kung flu, and shit got real. And then they said, fuck that trade deal. So we're here now. But they're going to sit down. They're going to sit down and they're going to get to it. So hopefully we get a new deal, and then, you know, they do it early. And we got, 3-4 years of enforcement. So Good luck on that, man. Shouts out to Trump. Trump has also banged out a trade deal with India. Let's see. India just agreed on a massive trade deal, but it's not with the U.S. That was Britain. Let's see. India offers to slash tariff gap by 2/3 in a dash to steal trade pact with Trump. India has offered to slash its tariff gap with the U.S. to less than 4% from nearly 13%, now in exchange for an exemption of President Donald Trump's current and potential tariff hikes. They're all coming. They all coming to the table. They said nobody was coming to the table. They said Trump had no idea what he was doing, and yet they're coming to the table. I'm just saying. My man seems to know what he's talking about, y'all. He seems to know what he is talking about. Hit the like button, share the stream, let everybody know Pro is live and he is talking his gangster shit. Because I got some gangster shit to talk about. We about to get into that Savannah shit in a second. But first, before I do that, I need to know. How y'all feel oh, look at that. Savannah State had their graduation this morning, man. Shouts out to Savannah State. Shouts out to SSU. Everybody who graduated today. It's graduation season. Let me show y'all this shit right here. This is crazy. Crazy work, y'all. So y'all know we just got a Hyundai plant down the street, right? Well, our Hyundai plant, even though they sold us on hundreds of thousands of jobs being created, hundreds and thousands of jobs to be created, they did not specify who the jobs were for. Breaking news. Hyundai Motor Group plans to bring humanoid robots to its U.S. factory in Georgia as part of its push toward future automation. The company will use Boston Dynamics all-electric Atlas robot to explore how advanced robotics can support its operations. Hyundai has not announced how many Atlas robots will be used or what tasks they will perform, but says the robots are meant to assist workers and improve productivity. As part of its $21 billion U.S. investment, including $6 billion in innovation, the company plans to purchase tens of thousands of robots in the coming years. Hyundai is already using Spot robots for industrial inspection and maintenance, and plans to deploy Atlas robots across its factories in the future. This broader move now reflects the growing industry trend of using robots to support manufacturing safely and collaboratively. The word there operatively is safely. They're going to use these robots to sell safety. They're going to use it to sell safety. I told y'all that when it came to the longshoremen. When they were negotiating and they were talking about automation, the president was running around here saying how they put their lives on the line. How people get hurt, sometimes killed, working on these ports. He didn't help y'all. He really hurt your argument. And now they're going to use these. Let's go check this out. Let's go see some Atlas robots at work. Let's see. Can we see some videos? Atlas. It is. This is the nigga that's gonna be working at the hand. This the nigga that's gonna be working at the Hyundai plants. Check this out.
Forgot my tools again. Such a show off.
That nigga just hit a kung fu pose. $300 OSHA regs, man. I wonder how OSHA gonna deal with that. Look, bro. You never really worked construction if you ain't never been on the lookout for OSHA. You don't want them motherfuckers to pop up. Oh no. And he damn sure just popped off about 300 different regs. Buddy too. Was he? Hold on. Was he? I don't remember. I think he was. He was. He tethered off. And he in a harness. He ain't got no gloves on though.
Forgot my tools again.
Ain't got no gloves on though. Anyway, that's coming down the street from me. Damn, they going after farms now? Holy shit. Crazy work. Crazy work. Wrong shoes. Yep. Well, I don't know. Those might be steel toes. I've been seeing a bunch of different weird ass steel toes too, bro. It's interesting out here what they got going on with steel toes. Well, they're antsy, so. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of why we here tonight. The amount of corruption that's been going on in the city of Savannah since Mayor Van Johnson has taken office is fucking insane. I mean, straight up insane. I'm at a loss of words how he can have even made it as far as he did. With nobody really saying nothing. But the problem is nobody is saying anything because, well, they like him. They like him, right? He goes to the bar. He goes to the bar with them. He's in the club with them. He's at the funerals. He's at the parades. He's at the graduations. So we blind eye to everything else he does. So earlier this week, Tuesday to be exact, in Johnson Square, there was a press conference that was held. And it was held by a one Bonetta Lanier, alderwoman of the 1st District, and alderwoman at large, Post 1, Alicia Miller Blakely. Or she P2. Anyway, she's the at large. And let's see. I need to pull this up. I got some other press conference. I'm gonna let them talk to you about it before I go through my spiel deal on it, right? All right, let's see here. All right. Oh, wait. Get that out of here. Hey, what happened with... Where'd that go? All right, cool. All right. That's there. Let's go here. And we're going to use what we want to use. We'll use this. All right, cool. Check this out.
There is a Gullah proverb that says, politicians are not your friends. Public servants are your friends, and they serve the people. And what we have done, we have come together. Sometimes we've not had the same objectives, we've not had the same desires, we've not had the same views regarding policies and with regard to methodologies. But the one thing we've been concerned with is about the people. And concerned about the citizens of
Can you hear it?
in particular in Chatham County. We've been concerned about them, and we have public servants who are doing the will of the people, because at home, people are sitting about discussing matters involving their city government, involving their neighborhoods, involving their people, involving their communities. But then what has happened is that we have not heard the calls coming from other people to address the concerns. We've not had the calls from other people saying, I'm listening to you right now. Because instead, when we make the calls, it's silence. And what then happens is that people sit at home, sit in their rooms, they sit in their boardrooms, they sit in their community rooms, they sit in their churches, feeling that they are no longer part of the community. And that then they get concerned about crime, concerned about economics, concerned about poverty and education, but people think they're not concerned about it because they sit at home and they discuss it at home in their boardrooms. When they have their nonprofit boardroom meeting, they sit there and talk about the issues that they see happening with regard to social services in Chatham County, in Savannah, Georgia. On this day, we see people coming together, again, who not always have the same objectives with regards to the policies and the methodology. But they understand one thing. We are concerned about Savannah and about the future of Savannah. The present and the future is necessary because we can no longer stand on the outside. We can no longer be left outside. We must be inside right now. We need our voices to be heard.
I feel like people was doing that purposely on alarms.
The 1st District, Alderman Bonetta Lanier, who was right here to not talk about and share with you what we need to be doing in the city for the betterment of everyone in the city. Because again, it's not just about one group of people, one dynamic, it's about all the people, the least and the left out. We need to look out for them, but then also those who are still maintaining, the working poor who are here serving this city right here for us to enjoy tourism, to enjoy the port, to enjoy, again, hospitality here. We need the hospitality for our communities. That's right. And that's why we're here today. And we have our Alderman from the 1st District, again, the Alderman Bryant Lanier, to now come forward and give you the dynamics with regards to how we can have change in this city. Even though we have diverse views in economics and ethnicities, we can make a change for the better in this city on this day. And our Alderwoman, the Honorable Bernetta Bryant Lanier.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. And I'm accompanied by my Alderwoman at large for Post 2, Alderwoman Alicia Miller Blakely. Thank you for joining me. You're welcome. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out this morning. I appreciate you all taking the time.
Now, see, people be
and
mad.
the effort to come out to hear what it is.
People be mad at these two, right? Because they're two of the three. If you remember my first Friday night flight show ever, I held these two women on, and the third was the big three. Keisha Gibson Carter, she also sat up on city council with them, and we talked about things. They were just going into office, as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken. They're just going into office. I think it was 2021. And yeah, man, we talked about what was going on, where we was headed, and man, you know, these two were able to stave out. Keisha wanted to go for mayor's seat, and she went against, you know, the guy who we're going to hear about soon and a lot more of a little later. And well, it didn't work out too well because, well, niggas is stupid in the city of Savannah. All right, let's go.
That I have prepared for you on this morning. I'm speaking today, and I'm speaking on the topic of check your Savannah. Check your Savannah. First, I must warn you, I have a lot to say this morning, and it's more than a sound bite. I am Bernetta Lanier, Alderwoman of the 1st District, and in an effort to promote transparency in this position where I serve and to uphold my oath of office to keep all of the citizens informed, I pledge to keep you all engaged, and I pledge to keep you all and make you all aware, and to do so without fear, favor, or affection. I come before you today after much prayer and contemplation, and out of an abundance of concern for our beloved city. My educational background, my skills, and the past experiences that I have had make me uniquely qualified to contribute, create, and challenge the status quo. As a result, I am called to expose the corruption that plagues your city government. The issues I bring before you this morning has caused me sleepless nights. So I know that it's imperative that I get them before you, the people I am accountable to my constituents, and to all of Savannah citizens. Savannah, we have some problems. Some internal issues have reached a critical mass, and we as a city desperately need to correct this course. We desperately need a course correction in this city. I have worked with Pat Monahan and Michael Brown since 1989. Pat was actually my supervisor in graduate school when I did my internship. We worked closely together over at Chatham County. He was a very smart man. I always admired Pat and the work that he did. Michael Brown, probably many of you remember, who was the city manager at the time. He was pretty good at working with neighborhood organizations back during my neighborhood president days. We didn't always agree, but I had a certain confidence in their prowess as public administrators and city managers. I'm here to share with you, the citizens who are council's bosses, a list of issues that come from internal and external sources. Standard operating procedures would have you think, or using the standard operating procedures, we will take our concerns to the city manager. Well, we've done that on more than one occasion. Alderwoman Alicia Miller Blakely and I, we were told when we met with the city manager, we were told, in essence, to shut up and don't spread any rumors. It sounded to me like shut up and dribble, but it was shut up and don't y'all spread any rumors. But I'm tired of being muzzled. I do not want to be a part of a council and a government organization with a gang mentality. This is not political suicide that you see here right here today. This is truth-telling by an elected official, and it probably look a little odd, but I've learned that I love Savannah and its people much more than I love sitting on city council. These are the issues that I would like to bring before you today. Number one, the Savannah Police Department. Listen close. The outpouring of desperate cries from the ranks of our good and dedicated police officers.
Y'all pay attention. This is where the shit starts to get real.
Concerning top brass, rogue cops, breaking laws and violating citizens. There are charges of DUI, theft, and inappropriate sexual relations among leaders and top brass. This information has been brought from the rank and file officers who cry out on a regular basis for help. Alderwoman, please help us. What can you do? What should we do? Number two, a rogue alderman, Alderman Leggett, who has weaponized the city and county police to harass his best friend's child's mother and her gentleman friend. So he's harassing his best friend's baby mama and her boyfriend in the city and in the county. I have a CRN number here where his friend Frownley was arrested on these issues, and there are other 4 cases, CRNs, that pertain Alderman Leggett's name as he was involved in these issues and these write-ups on these people where he accompanied police on these 4 issues to these people's homes, harassing them and their children. Then, as recent as last week, the 2nd District Alderman is said by a police officer to have interfered with police affairs in Pula when he interfered with the arrest of a relative on drug traffic case. And the relative never was arrested, but his name appeared in the police report. The officer is saying that police officers get paid off. Number 3, persisting critically poor staffing levels in the city. Throughout the organization, there exists a critical staffing level problem. 2 examples, SPD is down 135 officers, and the Code Compliance Department has struggled to retain employees for some reason.
Now, I'm just going to go ahead and get out there. I don't give a fuck they can't keep no code compliance officers, because them bastards don't do nothing but fuck with black folk anyway. Some white folk. I seen some white folk get fucked with. But they really out here trying to get everybody property so they can give it to their rich white friends. I'm just saying, I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I'm witnessing. That's what the fuck is going on. To be continued. Let's go.
We have hardly had a full-time code compliance officer on the west side in the last year. Then, number 4, costly development mistakes. Before I was elected to council as a neighborhood president, along with other neighborhood presidents such as Cloverdale's president, the late Curtis Victor Cooper Jr., we fought hard for the city not to place the parking lot of the arena on the Chatham Steel property. We fought and begged them not to do this because, as Vic kept telling them, the property was contaminated with toxins for decades. But of course, again, we got put out of City Hall trying to go there to advocate, and it fell on deaf ears. Now, we advocated for a garage instead that would sit on the scaffolding company property west of the arena. We advocated for that parking garage instead of that vast parking lot that we don't even own. A local businessman and developer even brought a group to town of developers who was interested in building the garage with their own funding, and the city didn't even have to expend any fundings for that garage, and that was turned down. Fast forward to 2025, now we're being told by the city manager that that parking lot, that very same parking lot that we did not want, that we need to come up with an additional $14 million because they ran into some unexpected contaminants in the ground. $14 million. We are asked to fine. At this point, it's just fiscal irresponsibility. Number 5, the state of our infrastructure in Savannah is poor, especially on the west side. Paving and drainage on the west side are poor, leaving residents underserved and vulnerable as usual. Certain streets get paved or resurfaced repeatedly in certain areas, while other neighborhood streets, according to the algorithm, never gets paved. We need a new algorithm or a new manager. Too many citizens' water bills are still faulty.
Why are we using an algorithm to repave streets when all you got to do is ride your black ass or your white ass down the street? That's all you got to do. Ride down the street. Oh, this street fucked up. Let's get it paved. And then put a big ass map on the wall. Put a big ass map of the city. And then just highlight all the streets we done motherfucking paved until we've paved them all. It's really fucking simple. I'm just a nigga in the studio, though.
I'm not even going into that one. That speaks for itself. Number 7, illegal dumping persists without any solution, even after I have done my job and repeatedly submitted a good policy solution for the last 6 years. The problem persists and worsens. Increasing housing development in the area is the problem, and the city management is failing in this area. Number 8, inclusionary zoning. Inclusionary zoning is another critical, equitable policy initiative that I fervently advocated for implementing for the last 6 years. Suppose all of the apartments that we built in the last 6 years, suppose 10% of those were set aside for affordability. And those are conservative numbers. Let's say we built 5,000, and that's very conservative. Then 500 apartments to date will be available for affordable, and they sit there and yell affordable, affordable, affordable. That would come to maybe 500, but that would be families able to afford and remain in Savannah. 500 families. Management has failed Savannah on this issue.
Someone said it. I don't know if you caught it, but affordable for who? See, that's where they trick them at, right? That's where they trick them at these days. They trick them with saying affordable. But what's affordable to me may not be affordable to you. What I can spend money on may not be what you can spend money on. So who's it affordable for? Just a question.
That was number 8. Number 9, environmental injustice / sustainability.
All right, I ain't going through all the rest of those. You want to see the rest of the press conference? It's available for one to watch out here in these streets. But it's the fiscal irresponsibility for me. It's the $14 million that they want us to find to pay for a parking lot's contaminants that they knew was fucking contaminated. They knew that that area was contaminated before they broke ground. Way before they broke ground. Shouts out to Magic Mike. We need income-based housing. Every city should have income-based housing. Every city should have income-based housing. And then we need better jobs. But again, like I just showed earlier, we got points where, you know, we got this new Hyundai plant coming and they about to bring in the fucking robots. And the robots are going on the ports. And they're going out the Gulf Stream. Then what? And I know why. Increased productivity. They're able to rely on them being there. The robots never leave the job. They go in the room and they get on the charger. They switch out in shifts. Half working half the day, other half charging. And they flip, and the ones that was charging go to work. And the one that was working go get charged. It's 24/7 operation. Oh, the mercy. I had something earlier, man. It's gone now. I need to find out where it's at. But there was an article about the city of Savannah about the increase in the cost of living, how it spiked up, and the cost of homes are nowhere near the wages. Wild. Let's see if I can find this right quick. Make sure you hit that like button, share the stream, let everybody know Pro is live. Let's see here. Let me go here. Cost of living in Savannah, Georgia. The average cost of living is about $2,204 a month, which is in the top 15% of the most expensive cities in the world. Ranked 1,348th out of 9,294 in the global list. The median after-tax salary is $3,186, which is enough to cover living expenses for 1 1/4 months. Gracious day. It's gonna be too rich. It's going to be too rich soon. But I think it's going to crash out. I do believe the housing market is going to crash out soon. And Lord knows I can't wait. But you know, I don't know anymore. I used to can't wait. Now I don't want to be a landlord. I don't want to have rental properties anymore. Because I don't like people no more, man. Shouts out to JB, man. I be seeing JB houses, and the shit that people be doing to his house and shit, man, I could never. So at this point, nah, I'm good. I don't care. Unless I can find me like, you know, a mansion, super cheap, somewhere out of town. We can have our winter house, you know what I'm saying? I'll do that. But other than that, nah, I'm good. So anyway, downtown Savannah, corruption. We got police officers screwing other officers. I heard something about certifications expiring. Man, I've heard something about, you know, not quite Diddy parties, but Diddy parties going on amongst the force. It's crazy. I don't know. I didn't see it personally. But whoa. That would explain why we're down 135 officers. You know? That would explain why I got a neighbor whose dog was stolen, legit stolen by this rescue company. And he put in for a police report in November, and here it is May, and he still hasn't heard shit. Crazy work. Crazy work. We got an alderman who around here using the police to go after his people's baby mamas and boyfriends. This is the same alderman that got in trouble, had the people on his neck recently for not staying in the house that he said he stay in. Just saying. I'm just saying. And then the 14 million? After y'all already knew what was up, we should not be exploring that. No, we making donors rich. That's what's happening. We are making donors and friends extremely rich. That's my belief on it.
Road, all.
Now, y'all think that sound bad? Yo, this man, Van Johnson, literally extorted a business. Straight quid pro quo. Live in front for everyone to see, and then tried my man's get attacked all the time. Quid pro quo. Trump's quid pro quo. Trump's quid pro quo. Pro quo. Get. Trump. He extort all the time. By people who supports this milk dud head motherfucker. And now we got Mr. Milk Dud and he says some shit like this. Now y'all tell me if y'all pick up on it. Y'all tell me if y'all pick up on it and let's talk about it.
Mag District 3. And item number 10, approval of a Class E beer and wine by the drink alcohol license to Deep Patel for Country Convenience, a convenience store located at 12403 White Bluff Road, all located between Windsor Road and Austin Drive in Mag District 6. This is a public hearing as it relates to this. Does anyone have anything to say against these licenses? Going once. Against these licenses, going twice.
Mr. Mayor?
Going twice. Going 3 times. Yes, sir.
Move to close hearings.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 9, Alderwoman Lanier.
No.
Nope. No.
No.
Wilder Bryant.
I'm sorry.
Wilder Bryant.
Alderwoman Wilder Bryant. I'm sorry. I'm looking. Alderwoman Wilder Bryant. My bad.
Mr. Mayor, I'd just like to say one thing.
This nigga said, my bad. Lord bless him. I can't stand this bitch. You guys are about to see why.
A couple of things. I serve at the pleasure of a wonderful citizens of the mighty 3rd District, where all the people have entrusted me as your district council member to carry out my oath to protect, serve, and create a district as best I can. And I'm proud to say that this has been my battle cry for the people that live there, to give them what they want. 1639 Victory Drive is on a major arterial road, and Miss O'Neill was given an opportunity after first try for a beer and wine license. She refused, saying that members of this council told her that she should have everything. And I told her that if you didn't get the vote, you would have to come back for a year. That being said, her attorney of counsel said that she was ill-advised. And so I just want to say, I believe in second chances. And yes, you deserve, and everyone in the city should be given one to follow their dreams. This is a big accountability in serving this community, and one that should not be taken lightly. I offer you this opportunity, like the mayor says, to go and be great. It is my desire to do just that. So what you do with this opportunity is you and yours alone. Stop putting people in your business. Your attorney said that you were ill-advised. I appreciate this opportunity to protect, serve, and provide all the things that this city has to offer you. And as the newest business...
Okay, bitch. I gotta stop it. I gotta address this bitch. Who the fuck are you to tell this woman that she don't need a beer, she don't need an alcohol license, she just need to get a beer and wine license? If that's what she wants and she wants it all, let her get it all. You just said it out your mouth your damn self. Keep other people out your business. Bitch, that includes you. Sick bitch. Let's go.
This owner in the mighty 3rd District, I make a motion.
And she's not the newest business owner in the 3rd District. B. Nicole's has been open for a couple of years now.
That we approve a Class C liquor, beer, and wine by the drink alcohol license with Sunday sales to Brittany O'Neill for B. Nicole. Second. Go and be great. Handle your business.
I want to offer
Y'all see me in my MAGA hat?
A substitute motion. Approval that the issuance of the license is contingent upon dismissal of the lawsuit against the city.
Oh, listen, here we go. Here's that quid pro quo. Here's that quid pro quo.
License with Sunday sales to Brittany O'Neill for B. Nicole. Second. Go and be great. Handle your business.
I want to offer a substitute motion. Approval that the issuance of the license is contingent upon dismissal of the lawsuit against the city.
We got a lawsuit? Oh.
So, I mean, will you accept that?
Yes, sir.
Will the second to accept that?
Second.
All right. All right. Been probably moved and seconded that we approve the license contingent upon dismissal of the lawsuit against the city of Savannah. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye. Johnson, I have a question.
Motion passes. Yes, ma'am.
The question that I have is, if those individuals, the owners of B. Nicole, feel that they have been unjustly dealt with by the city and they decided to bring forth a lawsuit, why are we making their license contingent on them dropping their lawsuit?
Mr. Attorney? And it's already passed, by the way.
Yo,
So the answer to that question is
do you hear this snarky, bald head, faggot ass bitch? Yo, I've never had so much discontent for a motherfucker in my life. But that faggot ass motherfucker?
It's at council's discretion. I spoke with their attorney earlier this week, and he agreed that if council issued this license, they would dismiss the lawsuit.
Question. Does the, I'm not finished, hold 1 second. Is the owners in agreement with this? Are they here?
Well, I think the issue is that the attorney is representing them. So
Well,
that
is
is
the attorney
representative.
here so I can hear whether or not they are in agreement
Well,
with this?
our attorney has told us that. So
I haven't heard from the
That is
business
why
owner.
you had a problem.
I spoke with their attorney this week.
That is not why they had problems.
1 second, ma'am. 1 second.
Let's not do that.
1 second.
We're gonna do that.
1 second.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Thank you.
Mr. Attorney.
Yes, sir. I spoke with their attorney this week, Brent Savage. He is the law firm and representative of the law firm that filed the lawsuit on their behalf. I said, if hypothetically this council approves this.
Boy, we was itching, boy. We was we was itching back there, boy. You see, boy, even fam, his knees jumping up, bro, looking like, what the fuck? Like, bro, we was
this business license, would they be willing to dismiss the lawsuit? And he said yes.
Okay.
So the cause of action has been removed. So the motion has passed. It's carried unanimously. Item number 10.
I still had a question, Mr. Mayor.
Sorry.
Mr. Attorney, do we have a precedence for this? Has this ever happened before? Have we ever had took away someone's right to sue based on?
So this is I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I understand your question. I apologize.
Thank you.
So this is the only time that I know of that we have been sued for this particular circumstance. There's another lawsuit pending in the 3rd for a convenience store similarly situated. But the answer to your question is no, because it's never happened before.
However, Mr. Attorney, there are in your work where
this nigga is, and then he's like, look at how he's leading on. He's leading on the attorney like, hey, yeah. Speak up. Say some of that lawyer jargon shit so we can sound like we doing right.
there are cause of actions against the city in settlements. Obviously, you agreed to release claims now and future against.
Every time.
Right. So I mean
that's in a settlement, you son of a bitch.
Regular occurrence.
Yes, sir. That's an irregular occurrence.
Thank you. Motion passes. Item number 10.
Mr. Mayor.
Alderman Pertee.
Move for the approval of a Class E.
DJ Protocol.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Hey, faggot. I need you to know.
I'm on your bumper.
This is the shit that we're letting happen in our cities. This is the shit we're allowing to happen. Rogue, quid pro quo, extortion. You wronged this lady. You had no reason to reject her liquor licenses in the past. No reason. Y'all did it. And honestly, the only reason you did it this time is because since then you opened up an Aldi's right next to her. Let's talk about it. So you had to, because you gave them their beer, wine, and liquor license. Now, granted, it wasn't by the drink, unless that's one of the Aldis that's like the Kroger's and shit that's got bars inside of it now, and they're selling out drinks by the drink. This is crazy. This is the crazy shit that we deal with in the city of Savannah. So my question is, what are you going to do about it, Savannah? What are you going to do about it, Savannah? What are you going to do about this guy?
We got a lawsuit opportunity to protect, serve, and provide all the things that this city licensed with Sunday sales.
Approval that the issuance of the license is contingent upon dismissal of the lawsuit against the city.
We got a lawsuit?
Oh, I mean, if you will you accept that?
Yes, sir.
The acceptance, second approval that the issuance of the license is contingent upon dismissal of the lawsuit against the city.
Y'all gonna let this happen, city of Savannah? Y'all gonna let Mayor Milk Dud? You gonna let this motherfucker do what he just did and get away with it? And nobody's gonna raise a stink about it? No one's gonna say anything about it? Lord help us. Lord help us. Help us as a city. I can't. Let's go. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about stinking ass Chuck Schumer. Have y'all seen this video? Have y'all heard these words from stinking ass Chuck Schumer? Check this out. Listen to what they got going on.
There are those who believe that we are in real time living through an assault on the constitutional order. Do you believe that we are in a constitutional crisis right now?
Yes, our democracy is at risk because Donald Trump shows that he wishes to violate the laws in many, many different ways. The good news here is we did put 235 judges, progressive judges, judges not under the control of Trump last year on the bench, and they are ruling against Trump time after time after time. And we hope that the appellate courts, when it gets up there in the Supreme Court, will uphold those rulings. They restored the money to NIH. They required that 8,000 federal employees have to come back. We're in over 100 lawsuits against them, and we are having a good deal of success. It's only at the lower court level right now.
So they're literally putting in, they put in judges because they knew they were going to lose. They knew it was coming. They knew Trump was coming back. So they put in judges so that they could go and take and file lawsuits in the particular districts where these judges were, so that they could get these judges so that they could get wins. That shit's not cool. That shit's not cool in the very least bit of anything. Oh, man. Shit sucks, yo. Shit sucks balls. Oh, boy. What else we gonna talk about? Yo. Y'all heard about y'all seen white folk losing their mind? Y'all seen the white folk losing their mind? These white folk losing their motherfucking mind. So have you guys heard the Shiloh Hendricks story? Y'all know about Shiloh Hendricks? All right. So ever since Oh, damn. Damn, they beating Charlie ass. Good God. Should have been Shiloh. Anyway. There's a chick, and there's some niggas who out here too that's just, they are acting up. They're acting up. So this chick, Shiloh Hendricks, allegedly, supposedly, there was a little black kid, autistic kid, allegedly, supposedly autistic, who went in her kid's diaper bag, allegedly, and took something out of it. And she called the kid N-word. Let's check this out. I'm gonna do this.
Okay, why don't you?
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And let's go here. Oh, that was nice. I like the way that turned out.
Call him a nigger, the child?
The fuck you talking
Did you
about?
call the child the nigger word?
None of your fucking business.
It is my own business. You call him a nigger? Okay, why don't you have the balls to say it right now again?
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger.
All right, that's what you say.
You don't go digging through people's shit, you dumb fuck.
Nobody dig into your shit.
A little fucking kid just did, you dumbass.
That little kid, you call him a nigger?
Yeah.
The little child?
What if he acts like one, he's gonna...
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child, 5-year-old, a nigger, the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be recorded for that.
I don't give a shit.
Huh.
Fuck off.
Okay, we'll see about that, what the internet has.
Well, the internet did have something to say. Yep, this is what the internet had to say. Huh? What happened here? Huh? Hey, somebody tag Mars Torre, man. I need Mars Torre to go holler at his boy. I need Mars to go holler at his boy. So this chick has raised over $750,000 as of earlier today for calling a child the N-word. A child. A freaking child. And you have white folk all over the place chunking money, saying all types of racial slurs and stuff. And it's led to people like Matt Walsh, who I've said time and time again is horrible for anything Republican related. And it's interesting because look at this. Feeling better and better about my stance on this issue every day. Somali BLM activists protest in front of City Hall to demand charges against Shiloh over the usage of the N-word. And he feels like the N-word should be used. I need to find the cut. Because he had on a homie on his little show. Well, it's not a little show, so let me not call it a little show. But one of my boys, my fellow Hotepistanian, let's go to his page. Strong Dad. Shouts out to Strong Dad. Strong Dad had a message to Matt Walsh. See if we can find this message right quick. And Matt Walsh took the message to heart. Okay, so let's start here. This is where it started at.
Successfully to cancel the mob that tried unsuccessfully to cancel Shiloh Hendricks was far more outraged over Shiloh saying the N-word than they were over Carmelo Anthony stabbing somebody to death. Indeed, many of them actively supported Carmelo Anthony murdering Austin Metcalf. They rewarded him financially for it. And this is all part of the preposterous racial double standard that has defined American culture for generations now.
It's not a racial double standard. It's the same standard you hold, you stupid son of a bitch, Matt Walsh. It's the fuck around and find out culture, Matt Walsh. The one that you stand so fucking proudly for. Fucking man bun faggot.
Double standard that declares it a greater crime for a white person to say a word than for a black person to kill a white person. In fact, killing a white person could even be a just punishment for saying that word, according to these standards. The rules surrounding this word, the moral weight granted to it, the arbitrary guidelines drawn around it, it's all nonsense. It's all indefensible on both moral and intellectual grounds. People are fed up with it. That's what you're seeing in this story. People are just fed up with it. Now, that child, if he's like the average black child in this country, did not hear the N-word for the first time from a white woman at the park last week. Okay? He's no doubt.
How do you know, you man bun faggot? There's actually a lot of us in the black culture who don't use the word. I'm not one of them. I don't mind saying a nigga. You a stupid ass nigga at this point. I don't care. I'll say the shit. But I know when it's trying to come from ill intent, from some stinking ass cracker like you. I know when you're out trying to get a rise or calling me an N-word from a stinking ass cracker like you. Some people don't mind bopping you in the mouth for it. Me personally, it's like, oh, okay, you a stinking ass cracker. Okay. All right. But he wants to say it. He wants to say it so bad. So my dog has something to say to him. Him wants to say it. So here's what Strong Dad had to say.
Go ahead. Use it. In real life. In your walking every day. Use that shit. If you really care so much about the word, it's a free fucking country. Right? Trump's in office, it's full of freedom bells and fucking popes and fucking eagles and shit or whatever the fuck, right? It's supposed to be fucking MAGA, right? Say that shit. Go out in your normal, because this is what y'all do. You say it online behind faceless accounts because you're either robots or bitches. Go out there in your normal fucking life and go call big black niggas nigger. Go do it. It's a free country, you pussy. If you're really not a pussy, if you're really descendant of George fucking Washington, you bitch, you'll go out there and do it. You fucking pussy, go do that shit. Go fucking Karen, go call the bitch that you know will drag your ass through the street. Go call her a nigger. You know you want to do it. It's a free fucking country. It's a free fucking country. The consequences are your own. White people who complain about not being able to say nigger, they on some hoe bitch nigga crybaby shit. Most racist thing I can say to this person.
Oops, sorry, y'all.
And you're not getting caught saying nigger because you're trying to be, of course, Annie. You're not allowed to respond.
Hold on.
That's really nigger. They on some hoe bitch nigga crybaby shit. Because this is really what they're saying. I want to say nigger, but I don't want to get punched for it. I don't want a nigga get mad at me for it. I want the ability to offend you, say whatever I want that I deem the most offensive thing I could say to you, and you not have any recourse, you're not allowed to respond. That's really what you want. That's really what you want. Because you're not getting caught in traffic jams saying nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's not really happening. You're getting caught in traffic jams saying nigger. And you're not getting caught saying nigger because you're trying to be friends with a motherfucker. You're trying to you say the word because you believe it will offend us. And so you try to say it with as much vitriol as fucking Malfoy says Harry Potter. Y'all be like, nigger! That's how y'all do it. Like Matt Walsh, you fucking bitch nigga with a tranny beard is not man enough to say, I want to be racist. Just fucking say, I want to be racist. And I don't want y'all to get mad at me for it. Unfortunately, you don't have the right to be racist without us getting mad at you for it. If you want to be a racist nigga, because that's what it comes down to, then you have to be able to accept that God's given consequences could be enacted upon you. Who knows?
God's given consequences.
And you know what? The crazy part is if it don't offend us, then y'all just start saying all sorts of shit. If a motherfucker can't offend a black man for calling him a nigger, he'll be like, you fucking monkey, you jigaboo, I'll lynch your ass. Like, he says anything he can to get a rise out of you. That fucking bitch flicked her tongue in the air. That's how fucking much you want to dig into the, what can I say that's actually racist to me? In your mind, you're like, this is the most racist thing I can say to this person, so I'm gonna say it. And that's the fucking problem.
What he saying? She literally hit dude with a. Y'all caught that, right? Did y'all catch that? Y'all caught that in the video, right? Hold on. Bitch hit him with
a child? You call him a nigger? Okay, why don't you have the... It is my own business. You call him a nigger? Okay, why don't you have...
She hit him with... Because he's foreign. You know, I say, hey, let this bitch get the money. Let this bitch get the money and let her overdose on Finney. Let the bitch overdose.
Carly, don't answer that question. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Let the bitch get the Finney OD. Then we won't have to worry about it no more. At the end of the day, it's some stinking ass, no good people out here on all sides. Okay? They're out here on all sides. They ain't worth shit. Get with the people who bout some shit. Some people whom you can get with and make things happen with, okay? That's what you do. That's what you do. Oh, wait. My bad, guys. I like that. That is a nice transition. We're going to start using that transition more on the incoming bombs. You know? Yeah, guys, we just got to align with the people who we can align with and go make this money. Build our communities up, make things better. That's the only way we going to get better. That is the only way that we are going to get fucking better at the things that we do, is we got to get with like-minded people. Got to get with the like-minded people, or it's going to be nothing. It's going to be nothing. Oh, man. All right. I got to get, we got to get up to the, 50 viewers, man. Hey, man, do me a favor. If you're watching this right now on YouTube, on Facebook, on X, I need you to go start a Rumble account. I need you to start a Rumble account. That's right. Go over to Rumble, rumble.com. Start a Rumble account. And then look me up. PRO, the number 2, KALL. Hit subscribe or hit follow. You ain't got to hit subscribe. Hit follow. Hit follow on the Rumble and follow your boy there. And tune into the show on Rumble. That's what we need to do. We need to get these Rumble numbers up. That's what we need to do. We need to get the Rumble numbers up. Oh boy, I'm sitting here looking at my hair. Listen, I can't wait till Tuesday. Oh man, Tuesday I think is gonna be like my complete pamper day. Sometimes you just got to go out and pamper yourself. You know, you do so much for others, and you show up and you do what's asked, and you need to show up and do for yourself sometimes, you know. And that's what I'm gonna do. Get my hair done. Might go get me a little manicure. Get my fingers done. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of some of these some of this skin from when my nails done grew and stuff. Get my little calluses taken care of. You know, working men got calluses. Go get them smoothed it out and stuff. You know, my hands. Listen. Working man hands. Get that taken care of. I got steel toes. Get them taken care of, you know. Don't do it too often. But gonna get that day. Gonna get that day, man. All right. 10:16. 2 hours and 14 minutes. I think we had a good show. Let me go over here and make sure that I have cleared everything that I needed to clear out of my bag. And let's see. Oh. No, I didn't talk about this. You guys noticed the new background. Well, today, May 9th, is Goku Day. Today is the day of Kakarot. This is why the Saiyans are in the background. May 9th is Goku Day because the number 5 is pronounced Go. And the number 9 is pronounced Ku. So today, 5-9 is Goku. Gokyo. Goku Day in Japan. And that was pretty cool. Yep. Pretty cool indeed. All right, guys. It's been a dope night. It's been a dope show. Dropped a lot of knowledge on you. Dropped some good shit. One more thing. Fuego. It is Happy Goku Day. You see him. You see him. We got the Saiyans in the background, ready to kick ass. I mean, let's just be real. We got Saiyans, a Donald Trump duck, the Hoteps, and my wand. I got a wand. Look, y'all. Yeah. Ollivanders. Yeah. Ollivanders. Got me a wand. It's ebony and unicorn hair. Got me a wand. Look at this shit. Hit that Wingardium Leviosa on your asses. It's Wingardium Leviosa, not Wingardium Leviosa. Yeah, I'm ready to kick ass. It's just me in the building. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Only the best wands for pro. Ebony and Unicorn here in this bitch. I'm kicking ass. Yeah. Hit the like button, man. It's just me says hit the goddamn on like button. Fuego says he's enjoying the lights back there, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. Yep, just a little shake up, you know, on the phase, man. I'm add some more stuff. I like that poster. I got another one on order as well. Got something else on order. So it's gonna be some switch up and some change up or something. I'm trying to figure out. I've been sitting here watching today, like how and what I'm gonna do. Excuse me. Trying to figure out how and what I'm gonna do back there with that new piece coming as well. I don't know. This is lit though. And I'm definitely going to incorporate everything into the new studio. You know, we go there. So all of this is pretty much probably going to transfer over to the new studio, and it's going to be bigger. Camera will be set further back. I plan on probably doing maybe a corner section, right? Hit the corner, so I can have more real estate. I don't know. But this works for the moment. Flags are gone. Flags have been placed where they need to be placed. Because, although we're at war, I'm at a different posture. I'm not in the field anymore. I'm not on the front lines. That was frontline posturing. Now, we're in other parts of the war now. We're doing other things. Anyway, tonight was fun. Tonight was educational. Hope you guys got a good glimpse into what the fuck is going on in Savannah, and hopefully we can speak up on it. Oh, there's one more thing. The ILA president got pulled over recently. Let me see if I can find this. Let's watch this video before we get up out of here. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I'm glad I came. I'm glad I came over here looking for this, because I have to talk about Tyree Nichols, man. That was crazy. Couple of crazy things. First off, my man's up in
Richards.
in Memphis that got killed by the police. Got beat up by the police. He damn, Malik. Where's Where's that video at, Malik? Yeah, man, old boy got beat up by the police, man, and killed. The goddamn 5 police, man, the police got off free. The police got off free, yo. Fucking free. Acquitted. What kind of shit is that? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what kind of shit is that? Memphis officers got off scot-free after beating a man to death. Shit don't make no goddamn sense. All right. Check this out, y'all. Actually, I'm going to do this. ILA President Paul Mosley pulled over by SPD.
Run down all the windows for me, driver. For what? Because this is a traffic stop and I can't see inside your vehicle. Huh?
Call your supervisor out here.
I will do that when I establish.
You see in this damn car.
No, I can't. And I'm telling you I can't.
Then
I don't
what are you
appreciate your
stopping me?
attitude for no reason,
What are
sir.
you stopping me for?
I'm stopping you for A, your tint, and B, rolling the red light back there at
I did not
Harmon
roll no red
when you
light.
turned eastbound on
I
37.
did not roll no red light.
You can dispute that in court, sir.
Well,
Do
then
you
good.
have your ID on you?
Good. I saw you when you had the man pull over around the corner. So don't come with that, man.
You didn't see me.
Oh, y'all didn't just have somebody pull over on 39th
I don't know
Street?
who you saw, but you didn't see me because I just wasn't on a
You didn't
traffic
have nobody
stop.
pull over on 39th?
I did not,
Call
no.
your supervisor out here. Call your supervisor out here. You can look at that till you blue in the face, man. Call your supervisor.
I don't know what your attitude's for, sir,
Call
but I
the
don't
supervisor. I
appreciate
don't have nothing else to say to you. Call your
it. It
supervisor.
seems like you have plenty to say
Call
to me.
the sergeant. Matter of fact, call your lieutenant.
I'm not going to call a lieutenant. You'd be lucky if my sergeant does come out here,
Okay.
which I will ask for.
You'll call him.
No, I won't.
You'll call him. Actually, you'll call him. You'll call him.
Is that Cal? This gentleman in the GMC registered to the Longshoreman Hall would like a supervisor over here, if you care. Scoggins, if you're around.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Max.
He works at the ports. He's a high guy. He's high up in the ports.
I don't care. You want to ask him to step out for me? If not, I will.
Boy, they pull up a nigga whole file.
CBD for that matter. So I'm not saying it was you, but it very well could have been somebody that rides with you or that you associate with that may smoke weed. And if that's the case,
I'll listen to you. Let me be honest with you.
you didn't let me finish, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, finish. Go ahead. Go. Say what you got to say, sir. I was trying to explain it to you, and you want to cut me off.
Because
Say what you got to say.
I understand how your dogs work. You got them at the board.
Okay.
Almost.
Just gotta finish up.
This is some shit here. Now, this is some shit.
I apologize. It's just part of the job, okay? Nothing personal?
No, man.
In violation and failure to signal northbound on 37. I gave him 2 breaks for
Just put your hand on that.
failure to stop the red light at Harmon and
Only thing I'm saying is, man,
and failure to signal the turn on the 37 from Harmon.
All right, so I'm gonna get a little personal.
Max.
You were accepting reports. He's a high guy. He's high up in the court.
I don't care. You want to ask him to step out for me? If not, I will.
I don't care who he is at the ports. You want to ask him to step out the car for me. Now, why is he asking him to step out the car? They had the dogs they hit? Because that's what seems like happened.
Was red. He rode past the stop bar. Didn't.
I heard his stop, so I came over.
The stop was 37 in Harmon, and he rolled the stop sign eastbound onto 37.
There was a stoplight. The light was red. He rode past the stop bar, didn't use his turn signal, and just turned right. He never made a complete stop. And then after that, he went on 37, and as he made the turn onto Ott Street from 37, he turned again with traffic present without using a turn signal, and his window tint to dark.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
Bye.
So he has to make a phone call, and he's supposedly the guy who made the stop.
Who knows? I know, they're ridiculous, dude. Are they done with the vehicle? Then I'll write him a 3rd ticket because he has 4 violations. So he can get 3.
4 violations, so he gets 3 tickets.
Failure to signal, turn on Ott from 37. 10th violation of failure to yield or obey traffic control or yield at a stop sign when he turned 1 to 37 from Harmon. So he rolled the stop sign without the red light without coming to a complete stop. I think you're done. Car good?
They're finishing up with it.
Nothing done that you saw?
On my side, no, it's pretty quick. You said you weren't calling a lieutenant, right?
Yeah.
Not sir. Yeah. I'll let you.
I heard the same thing.
Okay, I was like.
I said, I'm not calling a lieutenant. I'll ask for my supervisor. But he continued to ramble and interrupt me.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I heard that right.
Hey, we don't have a lieutenant. Yeah.
No.
And B, that's not my call.
Yeah.
All right.
They don't have a lieutenant. I guess because the 135 short.
Or CBD for that matter. So I'm not saying it was you, but it very well could have been somebody that rides with you or that you associate with that may smoke weed. And if that's the case,
I'll listen to you. Let me be honest with you.
You didn't let me finish, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, finish. Go ahead. Go. Say what you got to say, sir. I was trying to explain it to you, and you want to cut me off.
Because
Say what you got to say.
I understand how your dogs work. You got them at the board.
Okay.
Almost.
Crazy work right here, y'all.
Y'all, this is some shit.
I apologize. It's just part of the job, okay? Nothing personal?
No, man.
In violation and failure to signal northbound on 37. I gave him 2 breaks for
Just put your hand on that.
failure to stop the red light at Harmon and
Only thing I'm saying is, man,
and failure to signal the turn on the 37 from Harmon.
listen to me.
A little personal.
That's fine, man. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Shit. I'll take my pants down. Listen to me. Only thing I'm saying is, unless something got in my shoe, get in my car, it ain't happening, man. That's a company vehicle.
Okay.
That's my company.
Are you the only one that drives it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just asking a question.
Unless I go take it and get a wash and the damn boys at the car wash smoke reef or something, man. I don't smoke weed.
That's fine.
No, sir. I'm good, man.
I know you're good. I just
go ahead, man.
checking. No, you're good.
Oh, man, I don't play like that, man. My tweet card and all that. And I'm telling y'all, I'm the president of the Longshoremen Association. I'm not just a worker.
I got you.
I understand that, sir. But listen, when I can't see inside your vehicle, I see you in it when you wind down your window. But your tint is illegal. It's 4%. The legal limit is 32%.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
It's a fleet vehicle, right?
It's owned by the Longshoremen Hall, yeah.
Right. So, if it's a fleet vehicle, isn't there requirements and stuff the state of Georgia got going on for a fleet vehicle, like a limo vehicle?
Yes, but the tint violation is the tint violation, regardless of if it's a fleet vehicle.
A limo?
Also, a limo tint.
A limo, if you were
It would only be the
I know I have a limo tag, but
just let me explain. I understand you're frustrated, but you're not doing it. You're not getting any information because you keep cutting people off. All I'm trying to tell you, if this was a limo, it would have the tag on the back that said it was a limo tag, right?
LM.
Okay, but it does not have that. So that's why he's going based off of just a normal motor vehicle, because it does not have any of the limo stuff required for you to be able to have all of your windows set. That's all he's trying to say. There's nothing else to argue.
I get you. Well, the state trooper told me when I got pulled over by a state trooper, when he ran the tag, he said, I see that it's a fleet vehicle. You're not the owner of that vehicle. So therefore, because he stopped because the tag was expired. I didn't know the tag was expired in my vehicle. Right. And he said, well, because it's a fleet vehicle, Mr. Mosey, and it's owned by a corporation, it's not your responsibility. I said, thank you, sir. And he let me go. I'm only telling you, listen, man, tell me what I got to do, and I'm listening to you.
All right. You got 2 citations here today. I'm cutting you 2 breaks. All right. First one's for the tint violation. You sign it. It's not admitting fault. What it is saying, you'll show up to the court date or have it paid online ahead of time. Second one is improper turn for failing to signal northbound on Ott Street over here. When you turned directly in front of me, you were coming eastbound, you turned north on Ott Street without a signal. All right. Both of them are going to have a court date 23rd of April, 2025, 8:30 a.m.
Give me a break, though.
I'm going to tell you that if you give me a minute.
Go ahead.
All right. Signatures on either are not admitting fault. What is it saying? You'll show up to that court date, as I just explained, or pay it online ahead of time. The
Pay it online sounds like you're admitting fault.
The red light that you failed to stop for before turning on the 37 from Harmon, okay, and failure to signal that turn.
You just wrote me a ticket for.
No, I wrote you the ticket for the turn here on Ott Street, not the turn on the 37 from Harmon.
Is it a fleet vehicle? Does it say it when you run tag?
It comes up registered to the Longshoremen Hall, but doesn't say fleet vehicle.
My God.
And it's not a fleet tag.
It's not registered to him?
No.
Yeah, I believe that one. We talk about it in court.
Okay.
I like that guy.
So I don't get a warning for none of this. Even though I got you on the 10th. But what I'm saying is, even though I done been humiliated, I done been searched, my vehicle done been searched, all.
They done searched this man, tried to say he was smoking weed. Oh, man. God damn it. We're going to finish this out. Get your popcorn. I got another show. I got another video we're going to watch, man. We're going to watch another Nate the Lawyer, man. God damn, this is good. It's good. Damn you. Damn you, Malik, for bringing this up.
Hey, man, I'm good. Let's go ahead and give me your ticket.
All right. So my supervisor recommendation, we'll make that a warning for you. But the other one's still a hard copy.
That's fine, man. I ain't had you know
right here.
It's been since I had a ticket.
I do not know.
It should show you in your records where I signed it at.
Right here. I'll give you your copies and you're good to get out of here, sir.
Dogs, cats, everything say following truck. Hat search.
Here's your ID.
Because it ain't nothing in there.
Dog alerts.
Dog alert. Shut the fuck up. Damn, this is damn near 30 minutes. Check this out.
All right, what I want you to do is make a tight seal around this and blow outwards like you're blowing up a balloon, okay? Cool. All right. You ready? Yep. Okay, you can relax. So I'm gonna read to Miranda, okay?
Why do you think I smoke? I blew zeros, so now you're trying to think I smoke weed. That's what's going on. You can't do that, man. You really can't do that.
Absolutely I can.
A few moments later.
We're going home tonight, okay? I don't think I have no evidence or no information to suggest that you're under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Thank you.
A few moments later.
I deserve a pony. I guess I'm sorry.
Taven Galanakis is suing the city of Newton, the chief of police, and 2 other Newton officers. He says back in 2022, officers violated his constitutional rights when he was pulled over and arrested. KCCI obtained this body camera video of the arrest.
So police falsely arrested this kid, put him through the ringer, and now the courts say these cops do not get any qualified immunity. They got to go to court and pay this kid if they lose. Welcome to the show. My name is Nate the Lawyer. If you haven't done so already, or if you're new here, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Do all that great YouTube stuff. Let's get into it. The incident that sparked this case happened on August 28th, 2022, around midnight. The teen was driving home from a friend's house when he was pulled over by officers for having his high beams on. Check it out.
Hi there. How you doing, sir? Good, how are you? Good. My name's Officer Winters with the Newton Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is because you have your bright lights on.
Yeah, I have a headlight out, so I just keep my brights on.
Okay, well that's not legal.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Yeah, I turn when a car comes by, I turn them off. But like,
well, you didn't with me.
Oh, you weren't close enough though. You were a while back.
Has to be within 500 feet.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
And you're not supposed to have your brights on in the city limits.
My fault.
You got your license, registration, insurance with you?
Yeah, I got you.
I just noticed you have Adair County plates.
Yeah, I got it from my grandpa.
Okay.
He lives in Greenfield, Iowa.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Need one of these right here?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good start. That's the registration.
I just got a new one, so I don't know which one's the old one.
Okay.
So the teen actually finds his license, his registration, insurance, everything comes back clean, but the cops still ask him to get out of the vehicle.
Do me a favor, put your gum on your dash there.
Put my gum on my dash?
Yeah. Perfect. We're gonna go back here, okay?
Cool.
You don't have anything on you? No bombs, guns, drugs?
No bombs or no drugs.
Okay, let's go back here. I'm gonna have you have a seat in my passenger seat, okay?
Awesome.
Good. Now, putting him in the police car was the rules. Police wanted to evaluate him a little bit more to determine if he was intoxicated or not. And police seem to have come to that conclusion.
Doing what I'm supposed to do.
All right, let's find out real quick. So, Officer Winters thinks he's been drinking. Taven Galanakis says, I have not been drinking, and let's do the test. So they're going to start with the horizontal gaze nystagmus test. This test is to see whether officers can tell if you've been drinking by the way your eyes move. You know what? To give you a better explanation, here is the DUI guy. He's an attorney, and he is probably one of the best DUI attorneys on the planet.
I'm going to check your eyes, says the officer. Please remove your glasses. Keep your head still and follow the stimulus with your eyes only.
What are your eyes? Hazel. Hazel, do they ever change colors? Nope. Okay, not that you know of? Okay. Can you see my finger clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This test is about 2 minutes long.
So he passed that test with flying colors. Now it was time for the walk and turn test. For those of you who are not familiar with the walk and turn test, here it is.
Completed the test. Do you understand? Yes.
So now let's see if Galifianakis can pass the walk and turn test.
Just put your left foot on the line. Okay. Take your right foot, put it in front of your left foot with the heel of your right foot touching the toe of your left foot, just like this. Okay. Stay in this position until I tell you to begin. Okay.
Perfect.
You got any questions?
Nope.
Okay. So from this position, you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps, touching heel to toe each time, keeping your arms down to your side. Okay.
Gotcha.
It's going to look something just like this. 1, 2, 3. You're going to go all the way up to 9, okay? When you get to your 9th step, leave your front foot on the line. Turn by taking a series of small steps. Turn and take 9 heel to toe steps back. 1,
back around?
2, 3. Just like I did. You're going to walk.
After 9 steps?
You're going to take a series of small steps and take 9 steps back, okay? During this, keep your arms down to your side. Watch your steps. Count your steps out loud, and once you started walking, do not stop until you've completed the test, okay?
Perfect.
Any problems with your ankles, knees, hips, or back?
Just my right ankle.
What's wrong with your right ankle?
Messes up during football.
Okay. Does it prevent you from walking?
Just a little. So you want to get to 9? My guess. So how do I turn?
Take a series of small steps. Stops walking 13 steps. Improper turn. Heel toe. 1, 2, 3. Heel toe.
Come on, man. It's too easy. Let's do the breath now.
So Taven Galifianakis is looking good. He looks like he's 2 for 2. That was pretty smooth. He didn't count out loud and stuff.
It's too easy.
It looked as smooth as day. I didn't see him stumble. It was very clean. But the officer has a different opinion.
You 2 for 2.
Go to the ground, okay? Perfect. It's going to look something just like this. Okay? During this, watch the tip of your toe. Keep your arms down your side and count out loud in the following manner.
Repeat the directions.
From where to where?
So you said 6 seconds, hold it up?
Nope, you're going to hold your foot approximately 6 inches off the ground and keep it parallel to the ground.
Gotcha.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
All right, during this, keep your arms down your side. Why are you shaking so much?
It's freezing, man. Look at you, you got all these clothes on and I got shorts on and it's raining. And you false accusing me, so of course I'm going to be a little nervous. Yeah. You got nothing to say. Exactly.
Questions?
Look, you in pants. I'm in shorts and it's raining now.
I wear shorts when it's 30 below.
Congratulations.
Questions about the test?
Nope.
Okay, if you don't have any questions, you may begin. Keep your legs straight.
Is that 6 inches to you?
Yep. How did I tell you to count?
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. I don't forgot how you told me, but you're doing pretty well. You're still going to switch. It's getting pretty cool now. It's ridiculous.
Okay, you can relax.
So he's passed the next test. And the officer says, all right, we got 2 more to do. Next up, the finger and nose test.
The finger to nose, where you have to extend your arm, touch the tip of your finger to the tip of your nose, right? Like so.
So as you
And
see,
they tell
he's
you
whooping
which
their ass on the
finger,
test.
Which hand you're going to use. You're supposed to have it extended.
Now the portable one will be appointed to you before any question, okay?
So check this shit out.
Now, it may be hard for you to see, but I've cleared it up so you can see what the breathalyzer actually says. 0, 0, 0. He has no alcohol in his system, according to this breathalyzer test.
So I'm going to read to Miranda, okay? Right now you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you before any question, okay?
So you may be confused. He passed all the field sobriety tests. He blew 000 on the breathalyzer test. Why are they arresting him? Because this cop is an idiot.
When's the last time we smoked weed?
I do not remember that.
Tonight?
No.
Okay, well I think it's tonight.
Flashback.
And so does the odor of alcohol coming from your person.
Great, let's do a test and
We'll get to the test.
I can't wait. I've had no weed tonight. What? Why do you think it's tonight? Why do you think I smoke? I blew 0, so now you're trying to think I smoke weed. That's what's going on. You can't do that, man. You really can't do
Absolutely
that.
I can.
Is he allowed to do that?
Yes, he is.
So I blow zeros and you suspect drugs now.
Oh, wow.
So mind you, they made him do that field sobriety test in the rain. He passed it, blew zeros, and now a lieutenant and this officer are still arresting him because all of a sudden they feel it's weed, not alcohol.
That's what we on? I blew zeros, so you think I'm on drugs. That's ridiculous.
I would, during my field sobriety, it is indicative of impairment. So let's be honest.
I'm being honest.
You smoked some weed at your friend's house?
No.
You hit a pin?
Nope.
So now, since he's being charged with a DUI, he has the ability to have a second opinion. A drug officer who's trained specifically in evaluating whether someone's actually drunk or not. It's maybe a little difficult if you're outside in the rain. So our friend here says, yes, please, let's speak with the drug officer, someone who knows what they're doing.
Do you want to talk to another officer?
Hell yeah, get him over here.
Okay. Do you want to do a drug recognition evaluation or a drug influence evaluation?
What's that?
There's an officer who checks your blood pressure, does a whole bunch of tests.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So here's where I come in, right? I have different certifications than Officer Winters. I'm called I have a drug recognition expert certification.
Yes, sir.
So my training, it does involve field sobriety. So I'm going to ask you to do some of the stuff you've already done.
Now, Officer Winters comes and makes sure that everything's
So they're trying to make this man do all the tests all over again.
That he's going to do the field sobriety test.
Let's go.
If you can slide your, sorry, that's what, you know what? Here.
Calm down, ladies. Calm down.
All right, so big one on this is just don't move, don't talk. It's like a blood pressure cuff at like the doctor's office. It'll get a little tight. That shouldn't hurt or nothing. We're gonna update here. Any glow-in-the-dark tattoos?
No. Put that on the toilet real quick. I was supposed to see because I seen YouTube videos of all the germs popping up.
Well, you know what? Is
it not the same one?
I don't want to get my janitors in trouble. How was that? Okay. Real hard. Go ahead and stick your tongue out. I'm going to do the same thing with this white light, okay?
Just go to relax your elbow.
Yes, sir. You're right.
So this guy has every
And he trolled him the whole time. I didn't even notice that. He was like, I got kidnapped.
Now he has to make the hard choice of essentially throwing the other two cops under the bus. This guy is obviously not intoxicated. You falsely arrested him under false pretenses. You tried to change it from alcohol to marijuana. And now I have to report you because what you've done is essentially kidnap this kid.
Bottom line up front, we're going home tonight, okay? I have no evidence or no information to suggest that you're under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Thank you.
But Galanakis ain't ready to go. He's free to go, but he's not ready to go. He wants to confront the officer and lieutenant for what they did to him.
Is he still here?
Yeah, he's around here.
Can I talk to him?
If you want, I was just going to take you home.
Okay, yeah, I just want to speak to him.
I was just going to take you home, but if you want to talk to
he's
him.
busy, and he can come out and talk. He would like to speak with you and Nate. Okay.
Hey buddy, what's going on?
So, I just want to know, how does it feel?
How does it feel for what?
Remember I told you when you first pulled me over? I had nothing to drink. He's gonna look stupid. You're like, you're impaired. You're on drugs. You drink alcohol. Turns out I'm not on any of that.
Okay.
Really dumb decision by you today. I'm really disappointed in how you can't bite your job.
I based my decision on your field sobriety tests.
Was it really failed though? It was pouring outside. It was terrible cement. We just gotta do better than that. I deserve a apology.
I guess I'm sorry.
So Taven Galanakis filed a lawsuit against the city and those two officers.
A Newton man who says he was wrongfully arrested will be allowed to continue his lawsuit. Taven Galanakis is suing the city of Newton, the chief of police, and 2 other Newton officers. He says back in 2022, officers violated his constitutional rights when he was pulled over and arrested. KCCI obtained this body camera video of the arrest. Police say he failed a sobriety test, but a drug recognition expert determined Galanakis was not intoxicated. Today, a judge says the lawsuit can move forward. The city of Newton says it's appealing that ruling.
Now, after that, the cops then sued Galanakis for defamation.
Tonight, the city of Newton and 3 of its police officers are now countersuing a college student for defamation. Taven Galanakis sued the city, saying the officers violated his constitutional rights when he was pulled over and arrested. Police say he failed a sobriety test, but a drug recognition expert determined that Galanakis was not intoxicated. According to the new lawsuit, the city says Galanakis made false complaints against 2 of the police officers.
Now, this is where things get interesting. See, the officers automatically ask for qualified immunity. What's qualified immunity? Here you go.
Qualified immunity is a type of legal immunity that protects a government official from civil lawsuits. When invoked, it provides immunity from having to go through the costs of a trial. The legal concept frequently appears in cases involving police officers, but it can apply to executive branch officials. If applied, it shields officers from liability for all actions taken on the job except those that violate clearly established law. The Supreme Court invoked qualified immunity dating as far back as 1967. Its rationale was to allow officials to perform their duties without fear of constantly defending themselves against claims for damages.
In other words, as long as an officer can argue that he believed his conduct was justified within the context of his job, even if a court rules otherwise, he cannot be held liable. Over time, the good faith defense evolved into a catch-22 for citizens trying to sue police. Today, often before courts will even consider if an official's conduct is illegal, plaintiffs must first cite a previous court decision that ruled against an officer in virtually identical circumstances. Otherwise, the case is thrown out.
Qualified immunity only works when the officers are being objectively reasonable but make a mistake. The 8th Circuit calls it arguable probable cause. It exists when an officer mistakenly arrests a suspect, believing the arrest is based in probable cause, if the mistake is, quote, objectively reasonable.
And that's where we're going to come in problems with a man who killed a police officer over his son. Because they're gonna plead, temporary insanity, which I can see that, because he literally left the police station, found the police, and ran him over. Like, definitely not in his right state of mind. And he's gonna say that was based on what they saw about his son, but then his son had probable cause. He was in a stolen car. We thought he had a gun. Blah 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 blah. Craziness, man. Anyway, guys. I just thought I'd share that because I felt those were both just interesting to me. The guy who, Mr. Mosley over at the Longshoreman Hall, and the young man in Minnesota who's suing. All of those were interesting situations that I wanted to share, that I felt everybody needed to see, man. Shouts out to Fuego. It's just me. Magic Mike for swinging through. Mike McCann's in the building. Which I wonder if Magic Mike is Mike McCann. The world may never know. It's just me. My dog Royal Smooth was in the building. I need to call. I hadn't seen my boy. I need to call and check on my boy Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins ain't been around in a second, man. I hope you're all right. I'll probably call him after the show. It's been real, man. I've had fun. Definitely enjoyed the night, man. Be on the lookout for this week. Ugh. What is that? What did you put? I don't even know what you put, Fuego. It came up as 2 pause bars over here on Rumble. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if you're saying pause or not. Anyway, it's time to fly up out this thing, y'all. Gonna have ourselves a good night. Yes, we is. Yes, we is. Y'all be good this weekend. Stay safe. It's storming if you're in the southeast, so y'all be safe, man, and batten down the hatches. Oh, they the salute emojis. All right, cool. I don't know why they didn't come through as they should have, but you know, shit be happening, man. Shit be happening. Anyway, I'm trying to find this song that I wanted to play for y'all. As we get up out of here. I'm gonna do some gaming this week too. Matter of fact, I need to see what the hell Smooth at. Smooth said he was leaving work. He said he was leaving work. Need to find out where he at. Find out where he at, man. We go ahead and jump on this here GTA tip. Anyway, y'all be good. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay focused. Stay free. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Staying focused, staying free. Staying focused, staying free. That's all we gotta do. Staying focused, staying free. Yeah. Staying focused, staying free. Look. Tryna finesse the game 2 times. Wake up early to grind. My hands together to find my peace. I repeat to all my brothers deceased, but I don't get upset about it. I just shop in my crease. Pristine, nice looking. I knew that as a teen. I'm staring, looking at the skies, thinking, what do it mean? My aura and my rep, I'm trying to keep it all clean. I'm spitting like the Black Mamba just to keep it a bean. I'm in the kitchen cooking up, trying to make you a fiend. You over here or over there? Ain't no in between. For this paper, I'm on a hunt. Like my name was Kareem. I'm the flyest brown chief that this world ever seen. Get it by any means. My only favorite color is the green. Staying focused, staying free. The hustle is in my jeans, but still know how to keep the fit clean. Staying focused, staying free. I can see it, it's in my dreams. Baby, I'ma make it for the team. Staying focused, staying free. I'm just trying to get that cream. Cash rules everything around me. Staying focused, staying free. Yeah, yeah. Staying focused, staying free. Yeah, yeah. Staying focused, staying free. Him raps filled with that. I'm real skilled at rap. This new era is cap. I only give daps to them. Capital letters tight knit like winter sweaters. Stay solid through our endeavors. This bond will never sever. Bomb on anybody that tries to get beside me. I stand tall like Kyrie. And I'm priceless, so you can't buy me or try me. And I'm good in your direction. Got this spirit that guide me. So doing good and going up, my only intention. I'm about to do just what I want. Cross that off the mission. I think it through, get up and do. With perfect position, pointing forward while in the center. My favorite position, get it by any means. My only favorite color is the green. Staying focused, staying free. The hustle is in my jeans, but still know how to keep the fit clean. Staying focused, staying free. I can see it, it's in my dreams. Baby, I'ma make it for the team. Staying focused, staying free. I'm just trying to get that cream. Cash rules everything around me. Staying focused, staying free. Yeah, yeah. Staying focused, staying free. Yeah, yeah. Staying focused, staying free.